Hey, it's Dave Wyman. Sorry for the absence here with Football 101 with the holidays and people being sick and everything. Just didn't get a chance to get to it. But got back from Kansas City. They lost 24-10. It was not a huge surprise. The one play that I chose to look at today is just something that, because I'm an ex-linebacker, it kind of gets to me a little bit. But you know, I'm talking about our two linebackers, Jordan Brooks and Cody Barton, and they've really done a good job. They've had a good season. I know Jordan was an alternate for the Pro Bowl. Cody's got a couple of interceptions, lots of tackles. But pick up the deep crosser, and that would be Jason Kelce. Now, these are two good players, Patrick Mahomes and Jason Kelce. Travis Kelce. They just, look, Mahomes has almost 500 yards more than the next closest quarterback, which is Justin Herbert. And then Kelce is targeted like a wide receiver, basically. He's got 12 touchdowns, which is number one in the NFL. And so, look, these two guys are good. I kind of joked around that Kelce, not only you got to know where he is, but he had big yellow shoes and yellow gloves on. So should have been able to pick that guy up. But this is just an example of what a great teammate that Mahomes and Kelce, those two have really, especially against zone. And I was saying during the week, like, it's almost better to cover a man-to-man because Kelce is so good at zone, and then Mahomes is great at looking people off, and this is a great example of it. So let's check out the first one. Here's Kelce lined up out here. Those are the shoes there that I referenced out there. So anyway, they put him all over the field. He's just like a wide receiver. Here he motioned in, and then he's going to run his route from there. And that's one way to kind of hide him, and it's just a way of either shifting or going in motion where you can kind of confuse the defense a little bit. These guys are going to be in zone that they're going to drop back, but and like I said, I think Kelce is better against zone. And here's a shot of Kelce running up the field. We'll get a better shot of that when we look at the end zone view. But these two guys that's the number one guy you're looking for. Cody needs to, he should be looking him up, as far as coming into his zone, and then Jordan always keeping an eye on him just to make sure that he doesn't cross. Here's sort of the result of the play. Kelce came from here, and now he's all the way across, and you see Patrick Mahomes has released the ball, and he's past, you can see, take that away. Yeah, he's past Jordan Brooks right there and off to the races. And there's Jordan chasing him, and Jordan's fast, but Travis Kelce, he's really a fast guy, especially for a bigger player. So now he's in trail. This ends up being a 52-yard completion, and that's his longest completion of the year. So just one of those things that, man, you just can't let that happen. So I want to show this shot from the end zone because this is how good these two guys work together. So Patrick Mahomes is going to be targeting Kelce, but you can see that Patrick's looking over here. He's looking him off. He knows where he's going to go. He thinks that Travis is going to be able to get the crossing route. The other thing is, look at Travis Kelce, his hips and his helmet. And there's another shot of this where he's looking this way, like he's purposely turning to the outside before he crosses back over. And he's just a master route runner, and Mahomes knows that and always is able to be able to hook up with him. Now we can, this is kind of cut off here, but you can see the yellow shoes there. That's Travis Kelce. Mostly the reason why I got this screen grab is now, Mahomes is now targeting Kelce, looking a little bit more up the field. But look at Jordan Brooks. You can see that his hips are turned, and he needs to have them opened up the other way. And right there, he's pretty much dead, right? Because now he has to spin all the way around, and Kelce already has the momentum going across the field. This is a pretty cool shot just because Patrick Mahomes, it's not a classic. He reminds me a lot of John Elway just because John Elway wasn't necessarily a technician. He just made throws. A lot of it was his shoulder movement. Mahomes, like, his feet can be anywhere. He can almost better throwing on the run, but just a perfect pass leading Kelce there. And again, we see Jordan Brooks turn, and now he has to loop around, and it's just too late. And last snapshot here, pretty good runner after he catches the ball as far as reading his blockers, Kelce is. So Jordan ends up making the tackle. But this is, this is something that is one of those things. I know, I'll give you an example. Jordan Brooks, his rookie year in 2020, in a game against Arizona, against the Cardinals, he turned and picked up a tight end who was a deep crosser, 40 yards downfield, knocks the ball out. He knows how to do it. It's just that every once in a while you get kind of lulled to sleep, and Travis Kelce is just one of those guys that you really have to pay a lot of attention to. But Seahawks, hopefully they had some good moments. I mean, really, they were pretty good in run defense. The Seahawks ran the ball on offense, so going into these last couple games, there's still a chance they make it to the playoffs. But those two categories really have to get better: run defense and running the ball on offense.